If you love Efo Riro but you feel guilty about all the oil in it, or you dread the extra step of blanching the leaves, this one's for you. Because in today's video, I'm showing you how to make rich flavorful efo with a no blanch twist that saves you time and keeps the nutrients locked in. And yes, it slaps. My name is Ehi and you're welcome to my kitchen. So we start by getting to know our ingredients as always, and of course you need palm oil. For this I'm using my GDK natural palm oil, which has quickly become my favorite because it has so many health benefits. I mean, it reduces cholesterol levels, it boosts brain health, it enhances vitamin A status, and a lot of other benefits. Honestly, you should get this palm oil. We'll also be needing some chopped onions, of course. We'll be needing some smoked banla fish, also known as hake fish, which is optional. We'll be needing some locust bean, also known as iru. Now, I like my iru clean like this, but if you are not like me and you like those white stuff on it, please go ahead and use it like that. We'll also be needing some stock fish for the extra traditional flavor. We'll be needing some ground crayfish and some smoked or dried prawns. See, this has quickly become one of my favorite for soups. I almost never make any soup without using it. You can either blend it in or use it whole. It really depends on your preference. It is optional, but if you use them, you go thank me. And of course, we'll be needing a mixture of peppers like your Tatashe, Shombo, and Scotch bonnet pepper. Personally, I like to deseed my Tatashe and Shombo every single time, whether I'm making stew or soup. Now, we're going to be blending this together with some onions. See, tomatoes has absolutely no place in Efo Riro. Please don't argue with me, but it really doesn't. We're also going to be needing some Efo leaves, which is obviously the star of the show. Now, this is Efo Shoko, as it is popularly called in Lagos State. There is also the Efo Tete, but I honestly cannot tell the difference. So please, if you know the difference or the English name, let us know in the comments. And of course, we'll be needing your choice of protein. For this, I'm using some assorted ankpomo. Without further ado, let's get into the cooking process. We're going to be starting by putting some of that fine, pure GDK natural palm oil into the pot. Can you see how fine this oil looks? See, I'm not even trying to overhype, but I've not seen any oil finer than this. We're going to be adding our onions, and you know we season in batches. So after adding in the onions and our iru, we're going to be adding in 1 seasoning cube. Stir that till it combines, and just fry that till you have these heavenly onions scent in your kitchen. Once that is nice and fragrant, we're going to go ahead to add in our pepper mix. Honestly, I don't know what my village people did with the clip where I was adding in this pepper mix, but you see the pepper that we introduced before, I just blended it and added it into the oil. Then I added some stock fish for flavor, added an extra seasoning cube because remember we're seasoning in layers so that our food can be flavorful. Now you want to give that a very good mix and let this simmer on medium-low heat for about 7 minutes. You do not want to cover the lid because you want all of the steam to evaporate at this point. After about 7 minutes, this is exactly what it looks like. The idea is you want this to simmer so that any liquid content like water will dry up, but you do not want this to burn. If you're using tomatoes for your efo, which I do not recommend by the way, you want to fry this for longer till all of the water dries up and it is no longer tangy. But I bet you, if you do not use tomatoes, you will look for me and dash me dollars. At this point, you want to add in all the protein that you'll be using for this. I found some fried fish in my freezer, so I thought to add that in, and a little bit of crayfish. So when I make efo, I like to add my crayfish in 2 batches because it works for me and I like how it comes out. Then you want to give this a very good mix till everything combines. Just look at how our base be looking. No oil floating over the top just yet. I added a little bit of meat stock to loosen up the texture. And I decided to adjust my seasoning because I felt I needed more. So you want to just give that a very good mix. Cover this up and allow it to simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes. After 3 to 5 minutes, just look at how our protein base be looking, guys. At this point, you can decide to make rice, so you can just add rice in here or add pasta or even decide to boil white rice and eat with this and it will bang. But at this point, you want to add in your washed efo leaves. Notice that I didn't blanch my F4 before adding it in here. Honestly, I don't know why people blanch their F4. I feel like when you blanch it, it just takes out all of the nutrients. So I just like to add mine directly in there. But you want to wash this thoroughly to ensure that there is no dirt and no sand. Now, after adding it in, you want to just cover up the pot and allow this simmer on low heat for about 2 minutes before you begin to stir. Now, you want to stir this very well till everything marries each other and all the things in this pot are in love with one another. You want to stir this like your life depends on it, and just look at how your soup be looking. There is no oil floating over the top. This looks super healthy. Honestly, you can have this as is, or you can have it with your preferred swallow. If you like fufu, pounded yam, or you can have it with rice, pasta, or even yam. Let me know, guys. Would you be trying this? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.